Ladies and gentlemen, hey, this is Mike Price, the hybrid agent, creator of the hybrid agent program, the best deal in real estate, where we give you up to half of the real estate agent's commission to go towards your closing costs. But that is not what this video is about. This video right here is about me dispelling some myths. Yes, there are a ton of myths out there about DeSoto, and not just DeSoto, about living in the South in general, because people actually have a huge misconception about what's in the area, things that are in the area, things that you can actually do, and a ton of other myths out there that I just felt the need that I had to dispel. Now, yes, there are a ton of other videos out there about living in DeSoto, but what I've noticed about those videos is, one, the people don't live here. Two, they sat on a corner in the city and try and give you a full synopsis or a full overview of what's going on in the city, and don't actually enter the city or have no earthly idea about what goes on in DeSoto. So since I actually live here, I do real estate here, I felt like I was extremely qualified to shoot this video. So I'm just going to take you on a real quick tour of a few places in DeSoto and dispel those myths that, hey, we don't ride horses and buggies to the market once a week to get our food. So come along for this ride with me. All right, so yes, this video did need to be made because there is a group of people out there that think that because we do live in the South that we just don't have access to the bare necessities like a Walmart or a Target or basic shopping. I mean, it's unfortunate that they think that, but you would be surprised how many clients actually ask me, hey, where do you go to get your groceries? Where do you guys go to get this and that? It's actually quite funny. They do not know that DeSoto is extremely well developed. It's just a gym. Obviously, you can see, hey, we've got a brand new gym. There is parks and recreation. I mean, this pond is nestled inside of a beautiful neighborhood. Any given day, you're going to see families out there on the weekends. I've actually seen people fishing. Here is a softball field that's in the city, along with a park for the kids to play around, and it is covered to keep that Texas heat off of them. But I mean, it's just funny that people think DeSoto is just some hole in the wall that's trashed out and things of that nature. So they would rather move up north and spend a ton of more money than they need to. All right, so here is one of the subdivisions that I absolutely love. This is Bloomfield Homes Trees Farm, right? So what I want people to do is just take a look at these beautiful homes. I mean, these houses, pretty much every lot out here is about a third to a quarter of an acre. But as you can see, these homes are extremely well kept. They are extremely nice. And just look at what you can get for your money. Now, these homes on the north side of town are going to cost you upwards of $600,000 to $700,000. I mean, look at the size of these homes. These things are absolutely beautiful. And for a second, I just want you to just take a look at them and enjoy it. I'm just going to stop talking so that you can see how nice of a property that you can get in DeSoto for $150,000 to $200,000 less than what you're going to get on the north side of town. All right, so I'm going to pop back in because that's just going to get a little bit creepy with you just watching the video with no volume on it. But these are really, 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 really nice homes. All right, so here's the high school right here. It's DeSoto High School. As you can see, it's a rather large campus with plenty of athletic fields for your kids to participate in extracurricular activities if they so choose to. Obviously, you can see that football field in the background and all those residences in the far background there. The big knock on DeSoto that everyone loves to say is, hey, the school district isn't good. Well, I mean, I'm going to be a realist with you. I went to John Tyler. We did not have the best high school. However, I knew that if I didn't take care of business, it was going to be a problem when I got home. So I took care of business, and I was able to earn myself a scholarship to Texas A&M University. All right, so check this out. If the school district is still of a major concern for you, you've got Cedar Hill, which is right up the road, maybe 5 minutes. And then you've got Duncanville, maybe 12 to 15 minutes away. They're both open enrollment. So you've got other educational options in DeSoto, not to mention several charter schools around here too. All right, so speaking of Cedar Hill, and this is a big disadvantage that people that don't live in the area, here's what they don't get. Cedar Hill and DeSoto is pretty much the same community. And I'll go so far as include a portion of Duncanville in that too, because once you cross over a certain part, you kind of get away from Cedar Hill, DeSoto. But if you live in DeSoto, it's inevitable that you are going to end up in Cedar Hill 2 or 3 times a day, simply because that's just the way that the traffic flows, or it may be somewhere that you need to go. But when they say that, hey, there is no shopping in DeSoto, there is a ton of shopping in Cedar Hill, which is literally 2 to 3 minutes up the road, depending on what part of DeSoto you actually live in. So I've got some aerial shots going on of plenty of the shopping that you can go to. I mean, obviously now we're looking at home goods. You can see that there's a Home Depot. This Home Depot is near 67. There's an Albertsons right here off of Beltline or 1382, whatever you want to call it. There's tons of restaurants right there. There's another Home Depot down off of 35. Obviously, we got the Dick's Sporting Goods. What people seem to be missing out on is Hillside Village has a ton of shopping. It's actually an outdoor mall that is a great location for shopping, pretty much getting any and everything that you want. I mean, there's Foot Lockers, there's a ton of shoe stores, Victoria's Secrets, Gap, Old Navy, tons and tons of stores for you to go to and get your everyday items, or not even your everyday items that you're going to need, just the things that you want to buy. And for my high-tech people out there, let's be realistic. How many times do you go to the store these days? Outside of, hey, I need to run to Walmart real quick, or I need to go to the grocery store to grab something. I mean, if we're going to be realistic, most of us who don't like shopping like myself, you're going to go on, pick up your cell phone, and you're going to go to Amazon. But if you just want to go out and be in the hustle and bustle and actually go in some stores, because some people just have to, here's your Old Navy. You got Barnes and Nobles. There are a ton of stores out there. So people would have you think, hey, there is absolutely nothing to do, or you can't get anything done in DeSoto, and that is so far from the truth. I mean, here's a cool little splash pad. You go out there on Saturday, you're going to see a ton of kids out there having fun with their families. Restaurants are in Hillside Village. Here's one of my favorites, Razoo's, for some really cheap Cajun food. Here is the new Hillside Prime Steakhouse. And right around the corner from there, you've got Target, Michael's, and all of this, I mean, absolutely all of this is within 5 minutes of DeSoto at the most. Now, if you run into a little bit of traffic on a Saturday, maybe take you 10 minutes. All right. So now that we have dispelled that myth, all right, you do realize, and you can see that, hey, there is civilization going on in DeSoto. We do have grocery stores. We got gyms. We got parks. We got places to go and shop. It's not tumbleweeds and all this stuff rolling around in the streets. If you're still thinking about moving to this market, right, you definitely want to be using me for your real estate agent, because I am the hybrid agent. What that means is I do both your mortgage and your real estate. Now, when I do both, I'm going to give you up to half of the real estate agent's commission. That money is going to go towards your closing costs. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to buy down your interest rate to make sure that you get the lowest payment possible. Now, speaking on that, I'm an actual mortgage broker, so my rates are way better than the competition. My competition is out here charging 2 points right now to get people into a homes. I'm actually giving you 1.5 points. It's almost it is a 3.5 point swing. So if you want to get yourself the best rate on your mortgage, you definitely want to be reaching out to me. Head over to hybridagenthomes.com, or there's going to be a link in the description of this video. If you want to get in contact with me, I'm sure my number is going to be in here as well. I would definitely love to help you out and make sure that you get yourself the best deal in real estate. Hey, once again, my name is Mike Price, the hybrid agent, creator of the hybrid agent program, the best deal in real estate. I look forward to speaking to you soon. And hey, we do have some stuff going on in DeSoto. Come get you a house and save yourself a ton of money. Talk soon.